Busy working on his bike at the moment, Jason Handley. Jason, first of all, great to see the Grasstrack meeting. Looking forward to the Bewdley Bonanza this afternoon?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, but I'm a bit nervous really because it's the first meeting I've done for a long time, and I've same sprocket and same tyre as the last meeting last year. Bewdley Bonanza, it's last meeting I did in a 500, so it's I better change it. Now,
rumour has it, a little bit of an injury to go into today's meeting.
No, well, not really an injury, just a burnt foot. I was welding with a TIG weld and a bit of metal fell down molten metal fell down my boot and pulled my lace, it pulled into a knot. I couldn't get my boot off and it's burnt a hole in my foot.
Well, how did practice go for you? Look to be just weighing the track up for that first practice, obviously get the bike sorted and then really hammer it for the next practice?
Yeah, not so bad, it's a bit slick for me, but hopefully it'll dry out and get a bit grippier and a bit bumpier.
Tough entry today. It's going to be a good man to win today, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it. I'm just hoping just to make final really and just have a good day's racing and not get hurt really.
Probably an impossible question. We see so little of you. When might we see you back on the grass again, Jason?
I'm sure to tell you the truth. I haven't really thought about it.
I know Clive tries to get you in for the Master of Midshires. That's not till September. Obviously, it's too early for you to say whether you will be available for that meeting or not.
Yeah, well, hopefully I'll be coming because it's a good meeting and a good people who run the meeting. So, yeah, I'd like to support them because they support Grasstrack in.
And obviously just the one bike today, so let's hope it holds up okay.
Yeah, just one bike so it's easier, less hassle, isn't it?
Have a good day. Great to see you back racing.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Thanks, Jason. Charlie Saunders with me now. Charlie, good meeting last week. It's finally starting to come together a little bit for you.
Yeah, definitely. Really good. Really enjoyed it. It was a good final with Harland. It's some good racing. Yeah, definitely.
Very tough today. Very competitive. Probably the best 500 solo entry put out so far this season.
Yeah, definitely. It's going to be hard, especially the track's quite slick at the minute. Definitely going to be smart racing. Some good blokes here. So yeah, it'll be good.
Now, the news that you've signed for the Isle of Wight Speedway, is that going to be good news or bad news for Grasstrack fans?
Well, I haven't actually signed nothing yet, but I'm going to do a few meetings for them, give it a go, and just sort of hopefully sharpen me up a bit on the grass. So my grass track's still my main priority, and it will as well be. Because I want to hopefully go to the long tracks and that, obviously in a few years' time. That's my aim. But just to do a bit of speedway, just to keep on riding really, hope sharpen me starts up and everything else. So
I think it's fair to say, Charlie, you've not had the best of luck so far this year. Silly little things, chains coming off, lots of silly things when you've been in a good position have happened to you so far this year, haven't they?
Yeah, definitely. I had a lot of problems with the belts at the start of the year, and like I say, chains, loads of different things. But it seems to be all sorted now. So yeah, it's been going better last few meetings. So yeah.
And a busy month this month here today, Worcester next week, Kings of Speed the week after.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, 3 meetings. So yeah, it should be good.
Thanks, Sam Wilbur. Best luck today.
Okay, thank you very much.
Cheers, mate. Thank you. Reigning Masters champion Mark Coss with me. Mark, you've been out to practice. How did the practice go?
Seemed good, yeah. We went out a couple of times and settled things down and just made a few changes. See what it's like in the first race.
Real tremendous entry today. It's going to be one that's going to be really hard to win, isn't it?
Oh, for sure. It's when they're all here. I don't think Rob's here today for some reason.
I've just heard that information.
Yeah. But no, it'd be a good day's racing. Good gauge for the Masters as well because it's quite a nice large track. So yeah, it's a good gauge.
After a quiet start to the season, the results now starting to come.
Well, we struggled, to be truthful, with machinery, all sorts of problems, electrical problems and calibration problems and now engine. But we've hopefully found one that works and yeah, go from there.
And enjoying yourself on the 500 sidecar as well?
Yeah, we've had a couple of good rides on that. I've put that to one side for now until the Masters is done, and then I'm going to do a few meetings in Germany probably, and then get ready for Collier Street.
On a personal note, you're a member of the new Heart of England club despite an awful day weather-wise. Tremendous meeting and a very good crowd, bearing in mind the weather conditions.
Yeah, I mean, we was hoping for sunshine, but even with the rain, we still got a good gate, which means we can run again next year.
And rumour has it you're possibly running 2 next year, is that correct?
We haven't made that decision yet. People within the club want to run more than one. Others are unsure. We've just got to see what next year brings.
And obviously you said the Masters rapidly approaching. That's your goal now for the next few weeks, really to get ready for that.
Oh, for sure. That's just what I'm focused on now, is get the bike ready. I still don't feel quick enough yet, but hopefully with a bit more confidence today and a few changes we've made, we'll be able to get there by the end of the day.
And obviously looking for a record-breaking performance of taking it 3 years on the trot.
That's right, yeah. That's the goal. So.
Thanks, Sam Wilbur. Best luck today.
Thank you.
Thank you. Cheers, Mark. With me now, the informed crew at the moment, Rod Winterburn, Lee and Brown. Rod, tremendous start to this 2011 season for you.
Yeah, it's going well. working together. New bike's going well. It's just a matter of getting to grips with it really, but it's coming together slowly.
You've made the decision now to stick with the new bike because beginning the season obviously you trying both bikes in practice. Some meetings you use the old bike, some meetings you use the new bike.
Yeah, you can't go spend a lot of money and then just pack it in the trailer, so you've got to use it, you know, and just try to get it right, and things are going well at the moment.
Having a good time on the back of him, Liam, at the moment?
Yeah, it's been a good season so far. Hopefully we can keep it up and keep going with it, and hopefully this new bike gets us what we want.
Cracking entry today, right? It's going to be some hard chair racing out there today.
Yeah, it'll be a good meeting. Yeah, last week was a good meeting as well. Good entry last week. Yeah, today it's rather slick out there, but we'll see. Our bike produces a lot of drive, so it'll be all right.
Middle of a busy spell. You said Frittington last week, here today, Worcester next week, Kings of Speed the week after. 4 big meetings on the trot.
Yeah, don't remind me.
A lot of travelling for you northern lads.
Yeah, we can cope with it though. Yeah, no problem.
And obviously looking for a good day today?
Oh yeah, we're going to go for the win if we can get it, but who knows? You never know. Anything can happen. Anything can go wrong.
Do you agree with that, Liam?
Yeah, it's just the way the day goes.
No Rob Bradley apparently today. Yeah? He's not practising at the moment, he's not here.
No, I thought it was here, but I don't know. I think he's had a little bit of engine trouble, so maybe he's got his engine out and not finished it off or what, I don't know, but Rob will have something up his sleeve somewhere.
Thanks, have a good day today, lads.
Cheers.
Thanks. Cheers. So it is David Howe, the Scunthorpe Speedway rider, the first one to come out. News is they were trying to practice start, now they will do a complete lap and then they will be flying as they come by the next time round. So David Howe really has been the man to catch in the opening weeks of this 2011 season. Has been picking up meetings all over the country. He's the first one to come out for this barn record attempt. Looks pretty quick going into that pits corner. He will be times he takes the cross the line now. So David Howe on his fine lap into that bottom corner he goes pretty quick, pretty spectacular. All as neat and tidy as David Howe. Up the back straight he goes. Birchie long tracking up that back straight, he dives into that pits corner, it's well under control, it looks very quick indeed, coming out of that pits corner and about to flash across the line now. 19.28 for David Howe, 19.28. Next rider out is number 95, Jason Handley. What a fantastic sight to see this young man racing. He races so little these days due to work commitments up north. He is riding with an injured foot. He was welding one of the lorries and some red hot metal dropped on his foot and it's burnt right through to in a bad way, but Jason's still racing with us today. He doesn't do too much. He's told me the tyre, the engine's exactly the same as when he raced here at Bewdley last year. That's how little Jason races. Be interested to see what sort of time he clocks. He starts to follow that now, goes into that pit corner. Totally different technique to the technique of David Howe. Very tight to the inside line, going up that back straight. Up the back straight he goes, back wheel slightly slow and straightening up there. Look at the speed of Jason roaring into that pits corner. This is a sight we don't see too often on the Grasstrack scene. It'll be interesting to see what sort of time he clocks. Jason Handley crosses the line now. $19.77, the winning time there for Jason Handley. Good to see Tom again back with us on the grass, riding a speedway with the Dudley Evens at the present moment. But good to see Tom taking a sighting lap. Rode it 500 sidecar at High Easter a few weeks ago. This is Tom's only his second meeting of the season, so looking for a good performance from Tom, taking his time going down that bottom corner. It's of course when he comes by the line the next time that will really make it count. Starts to wind it on going up the back straight. The International Lincolnshire Poacher winner last year against some very, very class company riders. He winds it on coming out of that pits corner and about to start the barn record now. Tom hits that bottom corner. Similar sort of start as Jason Handley. Keeps it tight coming out of that corner. Gets out the corner quicker slightly what Jason Handley did. Doing long track style going up that back straight. Roars into that pits corner holding a good line again. This could looks pretty quick and pretty neat and tidy there for Tom Perry. Crosses the finishing line now. 20 seconds exactly, 20 seconds exactly. Riding with the Plymouth Devils, just newly promoted to the Premier League at the moment, and good to see Mark doing quite a bit of Grasstrack racing, always one of the quicker guys on the circuit. On his side to lap going into that bottom corner. Many years experience of course with the Exeter Falcons, both in the British League and the Premier League. A league winner of course with the Exeter Falcons and Knockout Cup winner as well. Comes out of that pits corner and is about to flash across the line now. The start is flying up. Not quite so quick going into that bottom corner, but he keeps it on at line. He can snatch back valuable seconds. Up the back straight he goes. Going up that back straight, upright style there of Mark Simmonds goes again. He's very quick going into that pits corner. Be interested to see what sort of time the Plymouth Speedway rider clocks as he flashes across the line now. 20.78. 28. 20.28 for Mark Simmonds. So David Howe with 19.28 is still the quickest rider. So Jamie Rodgers in fact coming out. That's good to see. He's on some brand new machinery today, and I know his heart says maybe it's going to hold up because it's not been tested before. It should be very, very quick. But always a little bit of a gamble when you go out on new bikes, but that's what Jamie's on this afternoon. Looks very quick going into that pits corner, comes out of that pits corner, flashes across the line now. That bottom corner winding it on, going into that bottom corner, nice neat tidy line coming out the corner, straightens up very quickly. How quick is he going up that back straight? He'll now throw it into that pits corner, rides the mid-track position. Looks to be nice and neat and quick there for Jamie Rodgers, who flashes across the line now. $19.97, the winning time for Jamie Rodgers. So still David Howe is the quickest with 19.28. So Harlan Cook, the next man to come out, and I say I have been reliably informed that he took the barn record here last year, so obviously Harlan, the last to go, he knows what time he took the beat, a time of 19.28 set by David Howe, who was the first rider out. £150 up for grabs for this flying lap, so well worth going out for. On the side to lap is Harlan Cook now moving into that pits corner. Revs it up coming out of that pits corner and starts this flying lap now. Into that bottom corner, right to mid-track, which now takes a nice tight line X in that corner. Quickly out of the corner. How quick will he be going up that back straight? Goes a bit deeper before throwing the bike into that pits corner. Looks pretty good there for Harlan Cook. Can he snatch it, the last rider in the barn record attempt? 19.97, exactly the same time as Jamie Rodgers. So it is David Howe with 19.28 that wins the barn record here this afternoon. Some real quick 350s. We got Dave Mears, Upton Kent, Chris Johnson, Josh Birkett, Darren Drew, Tom Perry, Nick Mallet, Andy Mellish, Barrie Powell, Mark Wrathall and John Jeffries, the riders coming out then for the first heat of action. Sun disappeared behind the clouds, but still a very warm afternoon. Great to see so many people here for this Bewdley Bonanza meeting. Starting off with the heat one of the 350 solo. Should be a cracking way to start the meeting with so many competitive riders out in this first race. Just waiting for the rider to settle in for the opening heat of this 2011 Bewdley Bonanza meeting. Tom Perry right in the middle of the grid there, John Jeffries right on the outside, Josh Birkett towards the middle of the grid, takes point, they're all struggling with the grid. Who's going to manage to come by it the first time? It's Tom Perry trying to work his way through, but John Jeffries is Mears on the inside, Mears on the inside, Jeffries on the outside, Perry trying to get on the inside, Barrie Powell holds that fourth place, Darren Drew in five as they got the back straight the first time. It's John Jeffries who leads with Tom Perry in off pursuit, in second place going in that pits corner on the opening lap then. Jeffries leads him and Perry holding that second, that's the top two. Jeffries goes wide, Perry gets on the inside, Perry leads from Jeffries, second, Powell in third, Mears in fourth, Drew in five, that's the top time to the race, up the back straight once again then. It's still Chris Johnson holding that sixth place position as we see Tom Perry starting to get away in the front then. Then Jeffries holding that second, Powell has got the third, Mears in fourth, Companion lap number two, Perry leads it, looks behind him, Jeffries got that second, he looks fine, see Powell in third, with Mears in fourth, Drew is in five, Andy Mellish, after a dreadful start goes up to position number six, gets the better of Chris Johnson going into that pits corner, Birkett holds seventh place, that's the top seven, with Wrathall eighth, as Tom Perry leads, going into that pits corner on lap number three, he's getting away from John Jeffries, quick look behind him, he's got a long gap between him and Jeffries, and still looking to see Barrie Powell getting close in third, his Mears has got the fourth, Andy Mellish still moves up to five, Drew has got the sixth place, Johnson seventh, Birkett in eighth, Wrathall in nine, that's the top nine, as we see Tom Perry really getting away at the front, they go into the pits corner, 40 more time in the first heat of the 350 action, impressive stuff there for Tom Perry, he gets a winning ride, second place is John Jeffries, third place Barrie Powell, fourth Dave Mears, five Andrew Mellish, sixth Darren Drew, seven Chris Johnson, eight Josh Birkett, nine is Mark Wrathall. That's the top nine in race number one, first heat of the 350 solos. Result of race number one, won by number one, Tom Perry. Second, number 14, John Jeffries, and third, number 82, Barrie Powell. 19, 74, 201, 42, 9, 29, and 16. 1 minute 31.54. 1 minute 31.54. Race 2, 350s, one non-starter, Sam Bradley Smith. Then you'll find that Darren Drew Road 201, there is action number 20 in your programme. He is riding his usual number of 201. Coming into line there for another cracking heat of 350, Georgie Wood, Josh Dingle, Simon Phillips, Mark Taylor, James Charles, Martin Williams on the cracking heat, race number 2. Mark Taylor making a good start. Josh Dingle to ride the goes with it, and James Charles made a good start. Mark Taylor gets up on the corner first. Dingle trying to find a way around the inside. Charles trying to work away around the outside. They got the back straight away up in there. Georgie Wood has come for nowhere to go through in the 4th place as Taylor leads him in Dingle in 2nd. Charles in 3rd. Wood is in 4. Phillips in 5. That's the top 5. Jack Meredith holds position number 6. They roar in that top corner once again. Then Taylor has the advantage. Been hunted down by Dingle. Holds in 2nd. Charles has got the 3rd. Wood is in 4. Phillips in 5. Meredith is in. Martin Williams the party back in 7th place and struggling in that 7th place is Josh Dingle coming alongside Mark Taylor as they go up the back straight into that pits corner once again. 2 bites between 1st and 2nd. Taylor on the inside line. Dingle making a big move around the outside and Georgie Wood's coming in the act as well as Taylor leads him in Dingle in 2nd. Charles in 3rd. Wood holds position number 4. These 4 getting away from Phillips in 5. Williams now up to 6th. Meredith off back to 7 as they go up the back straight once again. Still a bite between 1st and 2nd. But Mark Taylor's getting away going up that back straight. Dingle holds that 2nd place. Wood's now up to 3rd where they're getting Charles to 4th. Coming out of that pit score on the start, the last lap, it's Taylor with the bike advantage of the Dingle in 2nd. Wood has got the 3rd. Charles is in 4. Williams is up to 5. Phillips is in 6. Meredith in 7. And up to Mark. Josh Dingle's got round the exit. Mark Taylor comes again to get back inside. Josh Dingle these 2 up together going into that pit corner 4v4 time. That marker comes into play. Josh Dingle right round the outside. Mark Taylor going for the inside one. Josh Dingle just gets to win in line. Mark Taylor in 2nd. Georgie Wood is in 3rd. James Charles in 4. Martin Williams up to 5. Phillips is in 6. Meredith in 7. Super action. Heat 2 of the 350 solos. Super 350 action, race number 2, won by 107, Josh Dingle. 2nd, 170, Mark Taylor. And 3rd, number 96, Georgie Wood. 97, 125, 278, 461, 101, 209, 265, and 94. 1 minute 28.90. 1 minute 28.90. Just slightly quicker than the first heat. Heat 3, 375. Bruce Eddy is a non-starter. His place will actually be taken by 217 Kenny Blaine. 217 Kenny Blaine comes in for Bruce Eddy. And Mark Phillips is also an addition and goes into gate 9. He is riding number 20, Mark Phillips in gate 9 for race 3. Kenny Blaine, 217, comes in to replace Bruce Eddy. For the first heat of the pre-75s, Calvin Palmer, John Priest, Tim Gurnott, reigning British champion, Rob Fortune, always very quick, Gerald Short, of course, former champion, action, Kenny Blaine, a lot of racing abroad in this class, so a good lineup for these pre-75s. Waiting for John Priest, just trying to practice start there before coming into line for race number 3, first heat of the pre-75 solos. then for race 3, first heat, the 375 solos away to a clean break. Everybody gets away. John Free is pretty quick away, as is Calvin Palmer. Jeff Jones making a good start. But Calvin Palmer leads over the first to Gerald Short. Hasn't made the best of starts. He's making a move around the outside, goes through into second place as John Priest leads him up the back straight for the first time. Short, he's got a second. Palmer goes through the third, and Calvin Palmer almost through in. So Gerald Short now goes Rob Fortune. Didn't make the best of starts. He's up the third place, and Tim Kernock again after a dreadful start. They're 3 abreast for second place as Priest leads him, and Short is second. Palmer third. Rob Fortune goes between 2 riders to go through into second place as Priest leads him, and Fortune in second. Short is up the third. Tim Kernock making the move around the edge of Calvin Palmer. Super action for the minor place, but John Priest is getting away to front. They're virtually 4 abreast for second place going into that pits corner on lap number 2. It's Priest with a clear lead then. Coming up that top foot, Rob Fortune holds that second place. Shorty trying to find a way through. Tim Kernock making a big move around the outside again. 3 abreast for second place as Priest leading him forward in second. Gerald Short making a big move around the outside that bottom corner. Gets round Rob Fortune. Tim Kernock trying to follow him round the outside. Look at them go again for that second place. Fishing Fortune again. Back inside Shorty. Super action the second place as John Priest is a long way clear the front of the action. Picking fast for that second place, and Shorty again has died between 2 riders to go to the second. Kernock has got the third. Fortune in 4. Palmer in 5. Up the top 5 as they go up the back straight. 4 more time. John Priest has got the race's mercy. Shorty is now getting away in that race for second and third. Kernock struggling up as he got machine problems going into that pits corner as John Priest gets the winning ride. Second place is going to be Gerald Short. Has to go around the forward rod to get that second place. And Calvin Palmer's come for now in the third. Then Tim Kernock, then Rob Fortune, then Kenny Blaine, then Jeff Jones, then 116, then Rob Southwell. And the final rod across the line, Mark Phillips in some superb 375 solo action. Race number 3 will be awarded over 3 laps. 3 laps due to the red flag being out on that top corner. So the result of race 3 is as follows. A win for number 5, John Priest. Second, number 27, Gerald Short. And third, 726, Tim Kernock. 51, 226, 217, 52, 39, 116, and number 20. That result, just to clarify to riders in the pits, is awarded after 3 laps. Race 4 then, the first seat of the quad, there is a change. Rob Brahoney, number 21, replaces Andy Heatman. That's number 21, Rob Brahoney, in to replace Andy Heatman. Well, they go then with the first seat of the quads. We'll do our best to pick them as they come by us for the first time. Number 7 has made a good start. Richard Badham has made a good start. It's number 9, Steve Pantry leads going in that top corner for the first time. Badham making a move around the outside. Pantry leads him up the back straight the first time. Badham holds that second place. Well, lose that second place. He drops back to third as it's still number 9. That's Pantry leads going in the pits corner for the first time. Badham again back round the outside to retake second place as Pantry leads it from number 126 has gone through into second place, and I don't have a 126 in my programme. The 126 holds that second place position. It is number 9. Pantry leads going up the back for lap number 2 from 126 holding second. Badham has got the third place position. These 3 start the... Who is it? Chris Wright is number 126. I've just been told he's a change of number. It's 126 there for Chris Wright. He holds that second. It's Pantry leads the right in second. Badham has got the third place. 21 Rob Brahoney is in 4, that's the top 4, but it's Pantry who's getting away at the front then. Clear going into that top corner once again. Coming out of that top then once again, I think I've got the gate number. It is number 9 who leads then in this first heat of the quads. That is Gary Johnson who has the lead then. I beg your pardon, it's Gary Johnson who leads going up the back straight. From right who holds that second place. These two getting away from Badham who has got the third. Into the pit score they go for the follow time in the first heat of the quad action. It is number 9 Gary Johnson who has the leading ride. Gary Johnson picks up the winning ride. Chris Wright gets the second. Badham is in third. They're followed by 21 and 83. Race 4 result, to win for number 9, Gary Johnson. Second, number 126, Chris Wright. And third, number 7, Richard Badham. Then 21 and 83. 1 minute 35.63. 1 minute 35.63. Apologies for getting the gate position mixed up with the rider's number. It was number 1, Gary Johns, that won race number 4. Next heat of quads on the line, race number 5 on this all-action programme. We're away then with the second heat of the quads. We're looking at number 55 to make a good start, but it's number 5 in fact made the best start. Should that be number 55, Roger Windybank? We don't see number 5 in my programme, so it says number 55, Roger Windybank leads, but Lee Hazelwood holding that second place position. Going up the back straight once again, Windybank leads, but Hazelwood holding that second. Somebody making a big move to go through into that third place position. Coming right to complete the opening lap, but it's Hazelwood who leads. It's number 55 who leads, and Windybank leads. Hazelwood holding that second place position, good action between these two, and 55 Windybank almost locking up there. Lee Hazelwood right alongside him. There they go up the back straight once again. Windybank gets away going up that back straight. Can Hazelwood close the gap on the entry to that pits corner? Good race going on for third and fourth place as well, as Windybank has the advantage then. Then Hazelwood holding that second place position. Number 34 Nick Lloyd has gone to the third. If you stop the race starting to fall us there, and Lee Hazelwood making the move back there on the outside. Lee Hazelwood leads now going up that back straight once again. It's Hazelwood who leads from Windybank holding that second place position. Into the pits corner they go once again. Nothing much between these two. Lee Hazelwood on the inside, Windybank round the outside. The last up flag being made ready there. Now it's Hazelwood leads from Windybank holding second. Rodgers goes on through into third. 41 holds that fourth. That's Craig Mellon holding that fourth place as Lee Hazelwood getting well clear. Going up the back straight once again then. So Windybank holding that second. It's Wright in third. Merrin is in fourth place. Coming out of that pits corner and completing the action then for race number 4, second heat of the quads. Lee Hazelwood gets the winning ride. Second place is Roger Windybank. Third place is Nick Wright. They're followed by 41 and 111. I'm just getting some information. In fact, the winner of number 5 was Steve Pantry. It was number 5. He'd been moved into race 5 out of race 4, so apologies for that. So heat 5 was won by number 5. Was won by number 1 Lee Hazelwood. Second number 5 Steve Pantry, and third number 34 Nick Wright. 41 and 111. 1 minute 35.59. 1 minute 35.59. Race 6 and the first heat of the 500 solos. Lloyd, Barrett, John Cox, Jody Hodgson, Mick Norton, David Howe, Phil Ashcroft, Tom Perry and Scott Cresswell. They're the riders in for race number 6, first heat of the 500 solos. Great to see so many 500 solos here with us this afternoon. Cresswell with a shoe machine problem before coming to line for race number 6, first heat of the 500 solos. Still got Scott Cresswell with machine problems there before coming into line for race 6. Looks like we're going to have to go without Scott Cresswell, so not the best of starts there for one of the most famous names in Grasstrack racing. One is lining up then for heat one of the 500 solos, heat 6 on your programme, looking for Tom Ferry to make a good start, but David Howe's made the best start, he's already cleared the movement. Lloyd Barrett goes in the second, that's the top to Tommy Clearance. Tom Ferry's right at the back of the moment, to Ashcroft. As David Howe is still in the march to front, Tom Ferry now starting to work his way to the field as it's for Ashcroft, picking up 2 or 3 places. John Cox now goes through the 3rd place, as it's David Howe leads for Lloyd Barrett in 2nd, John Cox up the 3rd, Tom Ferry in 4th, for Ashcroft in 5, and David Howe record in the lead, but Barrett on in 2nd, Ashcroft up the 3rd, Ferry in 4, Ashcroft in 5, Crewe in 6, Hodgson is in 7th, up the top 7, as they go up the back straight once again. David Howe released, stealing a march in front then, it's Lloyd Barrett in half pursuit in 2nd place, Tom Ferry trying to get the better of John Cox, gets inside John Cox to go through, here's the 3rd place, Legion and the Barrett in 2nd, Ferry is up the 3rd, Cox now running into 4th, Ashcroft trying to come out the end of John Cox to move through into 4th place, these 2 up together at 4th and 5th places, Crewe's got 5, Hodgson is in 6th, that's the top 6 they race, up the back straight once again, red flags are out, we've lost Lloyd Barrett on that top corner. Lloyd Barrett is a rider down over on that far side while holding the 2nd place position. John Cox has gone down as well. So all sorts of drama in this first heat of the 500 solos. So we're now on race 7 then, 2nd heat of the 500 solos. Up for the tape, so where they go, everybody gets away. Jason Handley making a good start from the outside, good, he gets in front of Harlan. There's number 54 minutes to the 2nd place, and they're racing that top corner for the first time then. It's Jason Handley leads and Harlan Cook holding that 2nd place position. 54, that's Simon Phillips who's got that 3rd place at the top 3. Daniel wins in 4th, but Evans in 5. Adam Filmer didn't make the best of starts, he's up into 6th place now. As Handley is a race leader, and Cook holding 2nd. It's Phillips holding 3rd, Winter looking at 3rd place, and Phillips takes on in that bottom corner once again. Phillips back round the outside to take that 3rd place, and Jason Handley's getting away at the front. It's Cook who holds that 2nd, and Phillips in 3rd, Winter in 4, Filmer in 5, Evans in 6, Wrathall in 7, Mellish in 8, that's the top 8. As Jason Handley leads up through that one from Cook who holds that 2nd, Phillips and Winter dropping it out to 3rd and 4th places. Filmer's got 5, Difford up to 6, Wrathall in 7, Mellish in 8, that's still the top 8, with Nick Mallet holding position number 9, up the back straight they go once again. Jason Handley roars into that pits corner with a big lead and takes the Ashcroft flag this time, and Handley leads it, and Cook holding that 2nd, Phillips has got the 3rd, but Winston in 4, Filmer is in 5, Evans in 6, Wrathall in 7, Mellish in 8, Mallet in 9, that's the 9, as the leader Jason Handley up the back straight for the one more time in race number 7, the 2nd heat of the 500 solos. Impressive stuff for the multi-British 350 champion. Jason Handley gets the winning line. 2nd place is Harlan Cook. Phillips picks up the 3rd. Winston in 4, Filmer closing down in 5, Evans in 6, Wrathall in 7, Mellish in 8, Mallet in 9th place. Race 7 result, win for number 95, Jason Handley. 2nd, number 7, Harlan Cook. And 3rd, number 54, Simon Phillips. 12, 24, 111, 29, and 91. 1 minute 25.65. 1 minute 25.65. We now should be going back to the restart of race number 6.
My brain is very good, but I know that I'm a bit more nervy, isn't
Going back in the line then for the restart of heat number 6 and the heat of the 500 solos. Revving up then for the restart of race number 6. Oh, we were looking with David Howe to make the start, which exactly what he's done there. Jody Hobson's pretty quick away from Tommy Crewe. Hold that second place, Tom Perry in first class, very more John Cox in front. Jody Hobson 16th, Tommy Wall in 7th, that's the 7th they go. Off the back straight on the opening, it's Howe leads him in Barrie in 2nd, Ashcroft in 3rd, Cox in 4th, Crewe in 5, Hobson in 6th, Tideswell 7, that's the top 7. As David Howe's leader can put in lap number 1 in this rerun heat of the 500 solo. Takes a quick line and see Perry hold that second. Good ride for Ashcroft in 3rd, Cox has gone 4, Crewe in 5, Hobson in 6, Tideswell in 7, North in 8, that's the 8. There's David Howe getting away from Tom Perry in that race for 1st and 2nd places in this rerun heat of the 500 solos. It's David Howe, clear then, can put in that one. Then Perry in 2nd, Ashcroft hangs on to 3rd, Cox gets a little bit close in 4, Crewe in 5, Hobson 6, Tideswell 7, North in 8, that's the 8. Isn't he, David Howe? Halfway up that back straight on lap number 3, same distance leader for Tom Perry who's got that 2nd place. Good ride, both for Ashcroft hanging on to 3rd. Last lap flag out then for David Howe, leads him on to 4 then. And the riding Perry holding that 2nd place. It's Ashcroft who's got the 3rd, David Howe now in amongst the back markers as Ashcroft takes him on the Cape 3rd place. It's Crewe's up to 4, Coxcroft back to 5, Hobson in 6th. As it's David Howe in amongst the back markers going into that pits corner for the one more time and restarted. Race number 6, David Howe gets the winning ride. Tom Perry picks up the 2nd place position. Good ride to Phil Ashcroft hanging on to 3rd. Tommy Crewe is going to get 4. John Cox in 5. Jody Hobson in 6th place. Rerun race number 6 won by number 21 David Howe. Second number 1 Tom Perry and third number 83 Phil Ashcroft. 18 611 53 267 and 67. 1 minute 24.19. 1 minute 24.19. Race 8, another heat of the 500s. Mark Simmonds is number 115. Delete Paul Evitts, non-starter. .887 Dave Rowland's also a non-starter for race number 8. For race number 8, a clean break, they all get away. Rob Finlow making a good start, as does Mark Simmonds. Mark Simmonds, I don't remember it, looking to get from the inside, gets from the inside, goes to the third place. It's Mark Simmonds who leads him up the back straight the first time. Rodgers gets inside, Millichap to go through into second place, and there goes Rob Finlow from fourth to third, as Simmonds leads from Rodgers in second, Finlow in third, Millichap in four, McDonald in five, Saunders in six, that's the top six, and Jamie Rodgers gets from into Mark Simmonds in the foot. Simmonds will try to come back from the inside of the bottom corner, as Rodgers leads with Simmonds in second, Finlow in third, Millichap in four, McDonald in five, Saunders in six, that's the top six. They go up the back straight once again. Rod McDonald looking for that fourth place at Ben Millichap. It is Jamie Rodgers leads, coming to the complete lap number 2. Simmonds trying to come find a way through on the inside. Rodgers leads from Simmonds in second, Finlow in third, Millichap in four, McDonald in five, Saunders in six, Greenwood in seven. That's the top seven. The leader Jamie Rodgers up the back straight once again. Simmonds holding that second place. These two getting away from Rob Finlow, who's got that third place position. Millichap in four, McDonald closed the gap in five, Saunders gets closer in six, as Rodgers leads him on the last lap this time. He's third, Simmonds on that second, Finlow has got the third, Millichap in fourth, and Roy's got McDonald in five. Charlie Saunders looking to improve upon that sixth place, trying to get inside McDonald on the entry to that bottom corner, as Rodgers clear, going in the pits corner for the full time in race number 8. It's Jamie Rodgers who gets the winning ride. Second place is going to be Mark Simmonds. Rob Finlow hangs on to third. Good ride by Ben Millichap in third. Rodney, McDonald and Charlie Silver stopping it out for 5th and 6th places. That's the top 6 in race number 8. Race 8 result to win for number 71, Jamie Rodgers. Second, number 115, Mark Simmonds. And third, number 6, Rob Finlow. 130, 14, 25, 311 and 209. 1 minute 25.32. 1 minute 25.32. Race 9 then, first heat of the 500 sidecars, change of passenger for Sinead McLaren. It's Dan Crawford on the back of Sinead McLaren, and number 24 Mike Goslin is a non-starter. On the line then for race number 9, first leg of the 500 sidecars. First heat of the 500 sidecars away. Red flags are out. Red flags are out. Problem at the start for the first heat of the 500 sidecars. Of race number 9, first heat of the 500 sidecars. All going away to a clean break, looking to make for Nick Rodney to make a good start. He's not made, in fact he's lost away at the moment. Anthony Greenwell is going in that top corner for the first time. Anthony Greenwell is going in that top corner the first time. Nick Rodney quickly into the axle, gets through in the second place. Sinead McLaren retakes that second place. Nick Rodney trying to find a way around the outside, gets round the outside to go for the second. As Anthony Goodwin leads with Nick Rodney holding that second. Sinead McLaren has got the third. It's Josh Goodwin in fourth place. That's the top 4 then. As Anthony Goodwin leads it, but Nick Rodney holding second. Sinead McLaren has got the third. Josh Goodwin is in fourth place. They go into that bottom corner once again. Anthony Goodwin with a 3-bike advantage over Nick Radley. Up the back straight they go once again. Goodwin again pulling away from Radley as they go up that back straight, but Radley's quick on the entry to that pitch corner, and a good race going on for 3rd and 4th place. So I'll change position for 3rd and 4th place. I just Anthony Goodwin leads it, but Radley holding that second. McLaren hangs on to 3rd. Josh Goodwin trying to make a move back where the outside to retake that 3rd place. It goes through in the 3rd place as they go up the back straight once again. It's Anthony Goodwin who leads it then, but Nick Radley holding that second. Josh Goodwin's now gone for the 3rd. Sinead McLaren relegated to 4th. As they come on to start the last lap this time then, it's Goodwin who has the advantage then from Radley holding that second place. Goodwin is up the 3rd. McLaren is in 4th place. That bottom corner they go once again, and Nick Radley gets close on the entry, but Anthony Goodwin's very quick coming out of that bottom corner. Again he pulls away from Nick Radley going up that back straight. As Goodwin leads him and Radley holding in 2nd. Goodwin is in 3rd. McLaren is in 4th place. Anthony Goodwin's virtually locked it up on the inside of that corner. Dreadful mistake, and Nick Radley gets the winning ride. Nick Radley wins that one. Anthony Goodwin made a mistake on that last corner. It's Josh Goodwin in 3rd, Sinead McLaren in 4th place. 9 result, win for number 21, Nick Radley and Adam Young. Second, number 30, Scott and Anthony Goodwin. And third, number 3, Josh Goodwin, Natasha Bartlett. Fourth, number 22. 1 minute 39.84. 1 minute 39.84. Yeah. So 5 outfits coming into line then for race number 10, Michael Stone, Dave Carver, Brian Cannon, Scott Dunn, and British champion Sean Harvey. Second leg of the 500 sidecars. Everybody getting away. Scott Dunn particularly quick away. Sean Harvey's also quick away. Brian Cannon's made a good start as well. They're 3 abreast. They come past the first on. Sean Harvey making a move around the outside. Scott Dunn goes to the second. Brian Cannon has got the third place. Dave Carver, not the best of starts, gets around the edge of Brian Cannon to go for the third place. Cannon comes again, but Carver makes his stick for that third place. As Harvey leads, been done in second. Carver in third. Canning is in fourth. Stowed in 5. That's the 5 as the British just second into the 500 sidecars through the complete Upton Wood. Scott Dunn on that second place. Dave Carver 100. Scott down now for that second place. Brian Canning has got the 4. Carver making a move around the edge of Dunn. These two up together. Coming out of that bottom corner. Carver gets around the edge of Dunn to go through into second place. He's now getting away from Scott Dunn as it is Sean Harvey who has the advantage then from Brian. Then Dave Carver holding that second. Scott Dunn's at the third. Brian Canning in 4. Michael Stowe's in 5. Harvey leads the Carver second. Scott Dunn coming back into Dave Carver. That race for second and third place with Dave Carver holding the inside line. No way through for Scott Dunn at the moment as Sean Harvey is getting away in the front and Carver holding second. Dunn has got the third. Canning in 4. Stowe in 5. That's the 5 as leader into that pits corner on lap number 3. The last up flag being made ready for Sean Harvey. Takes a long look across. He's got Dave Carver holding that second place. Scott Dunn's got the third. Canning is in 4. Stowe in 5. That's the 5 as up the back straight they go for the final time in the second heat of the 500 sidecars. Sean Harvey and Danny Hart really getting away at the front, but Dave Carver and Carl Webb hold that second place. Scott Dunn and Adam Young have got the third. So impressive stuff for Sean Harvey and Danny Hart. They get the winning ride. Second place is Dave Carville. Third place Scott Dunn. Or are they? Brian Canning gets the third place as Scott Dunn eases up on the run into line. Brian Canning pinches third place. Scott Dunn in 4. Michael Stowe in 5th place. Race 10 result, winner number 72, Sean Harvey and Danny Hogg. Second number 55, Dave Carville and Carl Webb. And third number 49, Brian Canning and Stephen George. 118 and 47. 1 minute 39.03. 1 minute 39.03. On we go to race 11. First heat of the big chairs. Delete number 5, Matt Fumarola. So Miles Simmonds, Simon Heel, Steve Smith, James Googe and Peter Lloyd. Mouth-watering opener for the big chairs. So we're looking at the big chairs to come out then for race number 11. Well, on it is to start off proceedings. Double poacher winner Miles Simmonds, Simon Heel, multi-masters champion Steve Smith, the young pretenders, the Googe brothers, and the vastly experienced Peter Lloyd. 5 Super Crews to open up the big chair action.
No. Well, I thought it's going to St. Norris. Yeah.
So looking across, right across on that far side then, it's going to be Miles Simmonds on gate 1, Simon Heel gate 2, Steve Smith gate 4, James Googe gate 5, Peter Lloyd gate 6, way across on that far side, cracking heat to open up the big chairs in race number 11. Red flag goes down. Engine begin to pick up the revs, looking to get the grip coming. Miles Simmonds can't make the start. It's Steve Smith over on that far side, but the Goose brothers have made a good start. Miles Simmonds has gone for no to go through into second place. Goose leading that bottom corner for the first time. Simmonds has gone through the second. Steve Smith have made a good start there, find himself back in fifth place as Goose is having some Miles Simmonds in second. And Steve Smith's got machine problems back in that fifth place position. Going down the back straight for the first time. The Googe is having the advantage of the Simmonds holding that second. Healer's got the third place. Lloyd has gone for the third. He'll now relegate to the four as Googe is clear going in that bottom corner on lap number 2. Miles Simmonds doing the chase and they're in second place. The young Googe have the advantage of the Simmonds always got the white body. Problems there for the multi-champion Steve Smith. Pulls on the middle of the track with machine problem. Googe is getting away in the front. Take a quick look behind them. They don't have a big lead over Miles Simmonds now as they go in that bottom corner once again. Googe is having it and Simmonds on that second. Peter Lloyd gets a little bit close in third. Simon Heal is in fourth. Googe is leading on the four then. Simmonds holding second. Lloyd has got the third. Heal is in fourth. They could just been the four. So impressive stuff for the young men. Have come right way down from the lizard at the bottom of Cornwall to ride this Bewdley Bonanza here this afternoon. They're clear going in that bottom corner for the final time. Simmonds holds that second again. Peter Lloyd definitely closed the gap on Miles Simmonds as the Googes win the first lead of the big character. Second place goes to Miles Simmonds. Third place Peter Lloyd. Fourth place it's Simon Neal. Heat 11 result to win for number 11, that's James and Dave Googe. Second number 9, Miles Simmonds and Nicky Owen. And third number 4, Peter Lloyd, Darryl Whetstone. Fourth number 16, 1 minute 27.28. 1 minute 27.28. So we move on the next heat of the big chairs then. Steph Bly, Rob Wilson, Chris Walker, Colin Blackburn and Mark Cosser. Practice starts over that far side of the track for heat number 12. Five outfits moving to line in for race 12, second heat of the big chairs. Everybody making a clean break, all struggling a bit as Mark Cosser made a good start. Colin Blackburn's on his shoulder as they go to the back straight for the first time. These two locked together. It's Blackburn on the inside, Cosser making a move around the edge, so they dive into that bottom corner for the first time. Cosser goes wide, Blackburn trying to find a way through on the inside. These two locked together. They can Wilson is in third, Steph Bly is in 4, Walker in 5, that's a 5 as they go down the back straight on the opening lap. Then it's Mark Cosser takes a quick look behind him. He's got Colin Blackburn trying to close the gap in second place. Steph Bly now looking at third place of Rob Wilson. These two locked together for third and 4. Rob Wilson on the inside, Steph Bly making a big move back round the outside line. But Wilson just hanging on to third place. That's Cosser leads the Blackburn second. Wilson Bly shoulder to shoulder with third and 4. Wilson on the inside against Steph Bly trying to go right round the outside of that pit squad of Walker. Holds up fifth place. Steph Bly almost throwing into Rob Wilson, but Rob Wilson again just hanging on to that third place as Cosser leads from Blackburn in second. Wilson's got the third, Bly's in 4, Walker in 5. On to lap 4 they go to the Master Champion leader, the Buffalo holding that second in Wilson in third. Steph Bly again having a real go. Rob Wilson trying to pinch that third place for the former Masters Champion. Down the back straight they go on lap number 4, the main action for third and fourth places. First and second look to be settlers. Mark Cosser and Carl Bly lead into that bottom corner for the final time, and the second heat on the big chairs. Mark Cosser gets one in line. Colin Blackburn takes the second place. Third place Rob Wilson. Fourth place Steph Bly. Fifth place it's Chris Walker. Race 12 result, win for number 37, Mark Cosser and Carl Bly. Second Second place is number 25, Colin Blackburn and Carl Pugh. And third, number 24, Rob Wilson, Terry Saunders. 30 and 32. Winning time quite a bit quicker. 1 minute 22. So we should have 3 Winterburns in action in this race number 13, along with Paul Downs and Robbie Wilson. News is that Rob Bradley has got major machine problems, couldn't get the bike sorted out in time for today, so not very often that Rob Bradley misses a meeting, particularly one that's not too far away from his northern base, so that's the reason he's not with us here today. Red flag being waved at the start of race number 13. And where they go this time, is it a clean break? Yes, there's no red flag race, so they got away, and it's Winterburn has made a good start. The 2 Winterburns packing 1 and 2. Red flags are up now. Red flags finally do go up. We looked for the red flags to go up immediately they started, but they seem to go halfway in the back straight, and the red flags seem to go up. So red flags are out there for the seat on the big chairs. Restart, the red light was still on when the tapes flew up. We are using red and green lights this afternoon. The red lights were still on when the tapes flew up, so the race was stopped and will be restarted. Revving away on that far side of the track again, the 2 Winterburn crews get away. And is that Rob that's made the better start? He's clear going in the back straight for the first time. I think we've got 1 crew left on the line. Yes, we have. Looks like Robbie Wilson has been left on the line there in this restart of race number 13. And it is Rod Winterburn has got the lead then. Gareth Winterburn holds that second, Paul down to the third. Chris Winterburn is in 4th place, so problems there for Robbie Wilson. Left at the start line, the restart of race number 13. But it's Rod Winterburn, the crew to catch the moment. They're clear. Down that back straight in the opening. Then Gareth Winterburn holding that second. Paul Downs has got the third. But Chris Winterburn trying to get through on the inside and make it a Winterburn 1, 2 and 3. Gareth in second. Chris Winterburn now goes through into 3rd place. Paul Downs in 4th place. The leader, Rod Winterburn, Liam Brown, clear good on that back straight on lap number 3. Gareth Winterburn with Nathan Winterburn in the chair. They hold that 2nd place. Chris Winterburn has got the 3rd. Paul Downs is in 4th place. Coming on to start, last stop, Rod Winterburn with a clear lead from Son Gareth, holding that 2nd. Chris Winterburn's got the 3rd. Paul Downs is in 4th place. Race number 13, the 3rd leg of the big chairs. Rob Winterburn rolling down that back straight. The length of the straight lead over Gareth, who's got that 2nd. Chris hanging on to 3rd. It's Paul Downs in 4th place as Rob Winterburn gets the winning line. 2nd place is going to be Gareth Winterburn. 3rd place should be Tris Winterburn, and 4th place will be Paul Downs. Race 13, won by number 48, Rob Winterburn, Liam Brown. 2nd, number 49, Gareth Winterburn and Nathan Winterburn. And 3rd, number 47, Tris Winterburn, Sam Fumarola. 4th, number 44. They continue to get quicker. 1 minute 22.16. 1 minute 22.16. Race 14 then, delete John Thorpe, 362 a non-starter. Got Joe Mogg, Jamie Ritchie, Paul Whiteman and Fred Skinner. That's the outfits then for heat number 14. There will be track work after race 14. Number 14, looks like we've only got 3 outfits going out for heat number 14, and we can see that it's Paul Whiteman leads on the back straight the first time. Fred Skinner's got the 2nd. Joe Mark has gone through into 3rd place, so just 3 crews coming out then for race number 14, the end of the first leg on the big chairs. Whiteman holding that 2nd place. Joe Mark has got the 3rd. Joe Mark trying to find a way through on the inside. Fred Skinner, these 2 locked together for 2nd and 3rd as Paul Whiteman and Alan Elliott getting away in the front then from Fred Skinner and Tom Gosser holding that 2nd. Joe Mark has gone through on the inside. Fred Skinner, these 2 locked together on the entry of that bottom corner. Joe Mogg makes his stick. Fred Skinner trying to cut back to retake that 2nd place as Whiteman leads holding 2nd. Skinner is on the 3rd. Up in the fifth corner they go once again. The combination of Paul Whiteman and Alan Elliott, they're clear from Joe Mogg and Jake Cutler. Got that second place position. It's Fred Skinner and Tom Cossett took into third place. Just the three crews in this race, number 14. That's Alan Elliott and Paul Whiteman. Paul Whiteman and Alan Elliott lead now on to the last lap then. Fred Skinner's up the third. It's the fifth corner they go on. That's in the fourth. Paul Whiteman well clear from Mogg holding second. Skinner in third. Equal distance between the three as they go down the back straight for the final time. And this the final heat in the first leg of the big chairs. It's number 92, Paul Whiteman and Alan Elliott going to pick up the victory in race number 14. Second place goes to Jake Cutler. Third place, Fred Skinner and Tom Cossett. Race 14 result, win for number 92, Paul Whiteman and Alan Elliott. Second, number 98, Joe Mogg and Jake Cutler. And third, number 228, Fred Skinner, Tom Cossett. 1 minute 25.19. 1 minute 25.19. There will now be a short interval for track maintenance. Riders coming in then for race 15, the start of the second leg of the 350 solos. England's first winner first time comes out in race number 15 again, an all-star model for race number Wrathall won from me, and so then Nick Mellon and Barrie and Powell had a good opening ride, as did Martin Williams and Georgie Wood. Josh Birkett, Darren Drew were there or thereabouts, but Josh Dingle could well be the man to catch in the start of the second leg of the 357. Red flags up, takes broken. Red flags up for race number 15. Back in the line then for the restart of race number 15. Ready then for the start of race number 15 for the second time of asking. Takes one up away they go, they're all going away to a clean start, and it's number 96 Georgie with Barrie Powell and Barrett up and made the best of Josh Dingle completely missed the start, he's in 7th place going in. That first corner is Georgie Wood who's stolen the margin, and there goes Josh Dingle down the big heap on that bottom corner while holding about 6th place. Do we have red flags out? Josh Dingle still on his knees on the bottom corner, red flags are out. Red flags are out, so drama of the wrong sort there in race 15 with previous winner Josh Dingle with about 7th place making a move round the outside, drops it on the exit from that bottom corner on the first lap of the restart of race number 15. Race 15 stopped in the interest of safety will be rerun with the exclusion of rider number 107, Josh Dingle. obviously can be a sad loss from this restart of race 15. You really have to motor in the next heat to get enough points to get into the final. We have the red flag out waiting for Martin Williams to come back up to the gate for heat 15 restart. Settle in. Can we get heat 15 away for the third time of asking? Saunders move away. Up for the chase, Martin Williams. Red flag's out again. Red flag's up again. Think a bit about Martin Williams. Seem to get a fly there. Red flag's up. So that'll be the fourth time of asking for heat 15. Yet again, this time they do get away, and as they come by, it's the first time it's Georgie Wood and Mark Bradford made the best of start. Georgie Wood leads in that one for Josh Birkett, making a move on the outside. Barrie Powell trying to get through on the inside. Wood leads from Powell in second, Birkett in third, Wrathall in fourth, Drew in five. That's the top five as they go up the back straight on the opening lap. Then Georgie Wood needs a good ride this time, finishing third place in his opening ride. He's cleared the front as they come to complete the opening lap. Then Wood leads it then, but Powell holding second, Birkett is up the third, Wrathall in fourth, Drew in five, Thomas in sixth, Moon in seven. That's the top seven as they go up the back straight once again. Georgie Wood is getting away in the front then. Good race going on for second and third. Josh Birkett's got Barrie Powell his sides now, and looking at that second place of Barrie Powell's a roar in that pit score on lap number 2. Powell on the inside, Birkett making a big move around the outside. Good action for second and third as Wood leads him, and Powell in second. Birkett is in third, Wrathall in fourth, Drew in five, Thomas sixth, Moon in seven. That's the top seven. I believe the Georgie Wood halfway up that back straight once again, and Barrie Powell starting to get away from Josh Birkett in that race for second and third places. Lost that flag, be made ready then for rider number 96. Georgie Wood cleared the front, and Powell holding second. Birkett is up the third. It's Drew and Wrathall shoulder to shoulder for fourth and fifth places. There's Wood up the back straight, 40 for more time. Impressive stuff from Georgie Wood. He leads into that pit corner, 40 for more time in 4 times started. Race number 15. It's Georgie Wood who gets the winning ride. Second place is Barrie Powell. Third place goes to Josh Birkett. Darren Drew's hanging on to that fourth place. Darren Drew gets 4. Mark Wrathall is in 5. James Moon in 6. Rob Thomas in 7th place. Race 15 result, win for number 96, Georgie Wood. Second number 82, Barrie Powell, and third number 9, Josh Birkett. 201, 29, 101, and 16. 1 minute 28.34. 1 minute 28.34. And we go to race 16. Number 16, Tom Perry, James Shell, John Jeffries, Jack Meredith, Chris Johnson, Andy Mellish, Dave Mears, Mark Taylor should be the ones to watch in this race number 16. John Jeffries, red flag up before the start of this race. Revving up then for race 16 of the heat of the 350. Tom Perry making a good start from the inside. James Childe is a rider that goes with Mark Taylor's made a good sort of run. It's Perry, then Taylor second. Mears goes to the third. James Charles is in fourth place. It's Mears leads round the outside. John Jeffries trying to get round the edge of James Charles to go through in that fourth place position. Perry still on the march to front. It's Taylor in second. It's Mears in third, and Jeffries gets round the edge of Charles to go from the fourth place. Charles holds that fifth place position. As Perry leads with Taylor in second, Mears in third, Jeffries in fourth, Charles in five, Mellish in six, Johnson in seven, Meredith in eight. That's the top eight. They go on the back straight once again. Tom Perry has stolen the march to front. He's well in the front then. From Mark Taylor holding that second place. Dave Mears has got the third. John Jeffries hunting down for that third place, making the move round the edge of Dave Mears on the exit from that pits corner. As Perry leads from Taylor in second, Mears holds that third. Jeffries in four, Charles in five, Johnson in six, Mellish in seven, Meredith in eight. That's still the top eight. They go on the back straight once again. Perry's getting away to front. Mark Taylor's consolidating that second. Looks at Dave Mears has got the better of John Jeffries in that race for third and fourth places. As we see the tail enders complete that one. Tom Perry leads on the last lap, and Mark Taylor holding second. Mears has got the third, Jeffries in four, Charles in five, Johnson six, Mellish in seven, Meredith in eight, Phillips in nine, that's the nine. Tom Perry coasts into that pits corner, big lead in the seat of the 350s. Mark Taylor now picking his way past the back markers as Tom Perry wins his second heat of the 350s. Mark Taylor gets to the good ride to get the second. Dave Mears picks up third, John Jeffries in four, Charles is in five, Johnson six, Mellish seven, Meredith eight, Phillips in ninth place. Race 16 result, win for number 1, Tom Perry. Second, number 170, Mark Taylor. And third, number 19, Dave Mears. 14, 97, 42, 74, 461, 278, 209, 94, and 13. 1 minute 28.81. 1 minute 28.81. Move on to race 17, second leg of the pre-75s. Bruce Eddy is replaced by 217 Kenny Blaine, and there is the addition of number 20. Pre-75, it should be in for more now in race number 17, second leg of this class. Red flag still raised, waiting for Rodney to come out from the pits for race 17. Race 17, the Iranian British champion of course in this class. Up to the tape, they all get away to a clean break. Who's not the advantage they come by? So Geoff Jones made a good start, Calvin Palmer very good, Tim Curran and John Priest, and there goes Rob Fortune going into fifth place. They sort themselves out going in that top corner. Geoff Jones in fact the leads are going up the back straight the first time, Palmer as well second, Curran up trying to find a way through on the inside line, John Priest sort of work his way through. They swallow up Geoff Jones on the entry to that top corner, three abreast for first place, and it's Rob Fortune making the move around the outside, Calvin Palmer on the inside with Tim Curran putting it away from the inside, Curran leads it, Tim Palmer second, John Priest gets through the second play, Rob Fortune trying to get back round the outside as Tim Curran leads him up the back straight from Priest holding that second, it's Palmer in third. Fortune is in 4. These 4 getting away from Rob Sofo, gone through into 5th place. That's the top 5 as they hit that pits corner once again. It's Kernock, the advantage. Priest again trying to find a way through on the inside. Kernock leads it. Priest in 2nd. Palmer in 3rd. Fortune in 4. Jones in 5. Safe on 6. Kenny Blaine in 7. Brian Lyner in 8. That's the top 8. They go on the back straight once again. And John Priest right behind Tim Kernock as they roar into that pits corner then. Kernock leads it and Priest again trying to find a way through on the inside line. Kernock's on wide. Priest takes a tight line. Will he get through on the inside? Kernock just holding it there. They go on the 4. Kernock leads it. Then Priest in 2nd. Priest now dying through into Kernock. Can Kernock get back round the outside? Priest leads going up the back straight. 40 full time. Then Kernock in 2nd. Palmer is in 3rd. Fortune is in 4. Plains up to 5. Lyner is in 6. As we see John Priest looking to make it 2-2 in the heat to the Priest 75. John Priest gets a winning line. 2nd place goes to Tim Kernock. 3rd place Calvin Palmer. 4th is Rob Fortune. 5 Kenny Blaine. 6 Barrie Lyner. 7th Jeff Jones. 8th place Rob Southwell. Race 17 result, win for number 5, John Priest. 2nd, number 726, Tim Kernock. And 3rd, 226, Calvin Palmer. 51, 217, 246, 52, 39, and number 20. 1 minute 36.07. 1 minute 36.07.